Hello and welcome to Yoga Essentials with Ashley. I'm Ashley. I'm really grateful to teach you a little bit about yoga and break some myths or some false ideas surrounding yoga. Some of these myths are, I'm not flexible enough, or I'm not strong enough to hold the poses in yoga, or I can't quiet my mind, or I'm a dude, so I can't do yoga. Only girls do yoga. Or I'm pregnant, so I can't do yoga. Or I'm too busy. And there are so many more. These are all false ideas. Yoga can take as little as 10 seconds to an hour and a half or 2.5 hours. In the Far East, in India, where Yogi Bhajan brought yoga to America about over 50 years ago, he said it is for everyday householders. That's men, that's women, that's moms and dads, those who are working, those who are mothers teaching their children, busy running errands, those who work from home, those who work 2 hours away. Yoga is for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're in a wheelchair. It doesn't matter if you can't get up and down very quickly. It doesn't matter if you're 5 years old or you're 105 years old. Yoga is for everybody. And so the concept, the principle of yoga is to connect the heart and the mind, the body and the spirit together for deeper meditation. There are 8 points of yoga, and only one of those is asana, which is to move the body. The last 3 are all meditation. And so it's a very spiritual practice. It's a way to quiet the mind, to become more self-aware or mindful, to be more meditative, and to get rid of the things that we hold on to. It's very linear. When we have the body in different poses during that part of yoga practice, it allows energy to flow. It allows life to flow in a certain way to bring our body and our spirit or our soul together. This brings us into greater understanding of our own self. Yogi Bhajan said that no one who does yoga cannot be humble and more self-aware. It's important to be very self-aware so that we know how we are speaking to ourselves, speaking to others, why we're doing the things we do. It's a way to empower yourself to come to greater understanding of who and what you are, what you're made of, where your roots come from, working through all the different things that you've experienced from before you even left your mother's womb until now. So yoga is for everyone. You can do yoga sitting on a mat. You can prop yourself up against a couch or a wall. You can sit in a chair. If you're in a wheelchair, you can do yoga. Yoga is breath. Yoga is life. It's being mindful and aware. It's all these things and so much more. So don't allow your fears, your busy life, or your doubts, or things that you've heard to stop you from trying something new. As you try this new thing, or maybe it's an old thing, depending on who you are and your experience, don't allow it to cause fear in you. Allow it to bring life to you. Yoga has blessed my life immensely. I've been practicing yoga off and on for nearly 19 years. The last 3 years, I've been practicing regularly, every day, except just a handful of days. And those handful of days were the worst days ever because I didn't bring myself to humility, to quiet the ego, to really hone in on my thoughts and my intention for that day, what I wanted to accomplish. And even better, losing myself to the flow of goodness and light, to doing things that maybe I don't want to do, but maybe that are needful to love and serve others and to learn about myself on a deeper level. Yoga is not tight clothing. Actually, Yogi Bhajan, who brought yoga over here, said to wear comfortable clothing, cotton, linen. It shouldn't be tight. When it's tight, it actually allows this flow of life, of energy, of light that's in us, in and through all things. It hinders it. And then we're self-conscious and we're adjusting things. And so with yoga, light, comfortable clothing is actually suggested. But yoga's weird. I see those people with like turbans and stuff, and they're all dressed in white, and there's reasons for these things. Over in India, they believe that wearing their long hair, which is an extension of oneself, and when you cut that off, you lose part of yourself. So when you tie it up to the crown or top of the head, it works like an antenna to the heavens, to higher frequency or energy or this light. And when you cover it with a head covering, this turban, it blocks the energy of others around you. This is their belief. And so it's a spiritual practice. And when you use your hair and wrappings, which I'm not right now, it allows your body and spirit, heart and mind to be elevated and resonate at a higher energy level, a higher frequency. What you wear, such as linens that are a higher frequency, some are lower frequency. The man made more than one material together. When it's in its purest form, it's going to be at a higher resonance or frequency. So this is just a little bit of why it's so weird, it's strange, it's out there, it's not America, it's new, it's different. Different's okay. What it does is it really helps you to stop being so distracted. As you probably know, living your life, being a mother, a father, a partner, a hard work person, a teacher, maybe you watch children for a living, or maybe you dig in the dirt and, you know, mechanics or heavy equipment, whatever it is you do in life, or maybe you're disabled and in a bed and can't go many places. Maybe you need help just to move and go to the bathroom. We all have distractions in our lives, whether it's our own thoughts, things around us. And so yoga helps to quiet the mind. When we move the body in different ways, or even visualizing ourselves moving, if we physically can't do it, it helps to release This energy helps to bring in positive energy, all because of your intention. And so intention is very, very important when it comes to mindfulness, meditation, and yoga. The moving of the body brings the body and spirit together, the heart and the mind more unified and in harmony with one another, to be able to quiet the heart, the mind, mostly the mind. Our mind just goes. When we can quiet that mind and come down here to the heart, we can start to hear the divine in us. We can start to slough off all those voices that tell us this is true or that is true, or don't do that or do this. And we can start to come to our true nature, our true self, the divine within us, coming to that truth, the record and truth of all things. And so when we get to that very quiet place, we get to a very meditative state. And then we can receive. We can release the things we don't need, and we can receive to us the things that we do need. And so I hope this helps ease your mind somewhat of the myths of yoga, what it is and what it is not. And so I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you.